got some good dumb luck. So I got here and they took it. They were still out here working. I walked in there to the receiving office. Man, they got stuff everywhere. But walked in. So I got a delivery for you. Oh, just that one shipment right there? So yeah. It's like, hey, cool. Stay right there. Man, hey, I'm telling you, man, the type of luck I've been having, man, I appreciate it. So we're about to get on down the road and go up to damn my second home, Palatka. So we'll see you on the next one. All right, here we go. Another fun-filled Sunday afternoon. All right, so we're staying out this week because we got service. Got to go to Brownsburg. Got service on Saturday. So got to stay out this week and we'll see how this goes. Now, in theory, usually should make a little bit more staying out, but we're going to see how this works. All right. You got to know your freight lanes. You got to know what areas to avoid as an owner-operator, lease operator, lease purchase, all that good stuff. Coming driver, too. All right, usually all the good freights in the Midwest. You know, Ohio, Indiana, just anywhere in that middle so where you can get some of that good freight. But the Southeast, East, Northeast is hit or miss, but the Midwest is where you usually want to be at, and usually that's how it used to be before the rates changed. All right, so it was a decent week last week. Actually, not decent. It was just all right, just made do. All right, so it is what it is, man. You know, TMC's not the only company struggling for freight. All right, there's other drivers that's having the same problems getting home or finding loads. All right, so you got to make the best of it. Either you complain or you can do something about it. You know, me personally, I've been trying to take, control of my situation and pick my own loads when possible. Sometimes it just don't matter. You just get what's left over or get what they have. All right. So this wallboard here, it's 12 foot. They're 12 footers by 54. All right. They stagger them. They don't load them down the middle of the trailer so that they can get them off at the next, at the customer's place. I remember when they first started loading them, drivers are going there complaining about like, no, you need to load like this, load like that. They load like this for a reason. I just, I've hauled these several times. It sucks, but hey, it is what it is. Just take your time, think about what you're doing, and you'll be all right. It just looks ugly as hell and it's hard as hell to tarp, but you only get paid to tarp once. So I'm heading to Panama City Beach. All right, the place that I'm going to, they don't have parking. I've kind of looked at it. They do, but they don't. They've got a nice little gate in front of their establishment. It's not really enough parking on their shoulder from what I've seen. It's like just enough room. So I've got two options. There's a truck stop. Actually, there's two truck stops. There's a truck stop right off of 10 going on 231 South. There's a truck stop there. And then I think it's a Citco or a Circle K that's actually downtown. I can't remember how much truck parking they have, but I do remember turning around back there one time because I missed my damn turn. Or I can just stay at the Red Roof Inn. Now, the thing about staying at the Red Roof Inn, I don't want to do that tonight because I've got to get a room Sunday. I've got to get a room Sunday. Now, here's the thing about that. Usually when you're going for service, TMC, they'll cover the room. But guess what? You got to share a room. Anytime TMC's putting the bill, you got to share a room. So I just go ahead and take the L. It's not really an L. I just go ahead and just pay for my own room. Whatever, Pay for a peace of mind. You ain't got to check out early, sleep in. You can get down, walk around butt naked in your room and do whatever the hell you want as a grown-ass man or a grown adult. All right. I've already did my pre-trip. That's why my hood's closed. But yeah, just like I said, by far my least favorite loads, just because of how it's it's staggered. But you just throw some extra straps, you'll be all right. Now, whenever they they load up the closest, that's where you want your most straps. So I threw two from this side and one on the opposite side because it's over this way. You want your straps to pull on it. All right. And so you can't never get in trouble for having too much securement. You feel you secured how you feel the most comfortable. All right. So I checked all the subscriptions. We got my truck buddy, Trucking with Yeti, up to, I think like 360 subscribers. I think 369 or something like that. So not too bad, not the goal that we wanted. But for the drivers, the subscribers, everybody that did the right thing by commenting on the actual post, I'm Trucking with Yeti, I got something special for y'all. I'm gonna do a raffle for y'all. I might raffle off a hat or a t-shirt. It'll be a Peterbilt hat, Peterbilt t-shirt, one or two. I'm not sure. Whoever wins, I'll let them decide that. So for the subscribers, my day ones and the new subscribers that did the right thing and followed the correct daggone instructions, that like, subscribe, commented on that post, and subscribe to both channels and said, I'm Trucking with Yeti. Nothing other than that. Nothing more, nothing less. I'm Trucking with Yeti. That's all you had to say on that post, and you're entered into the giveaway. But like I said, the giveaway turned into a raffle. So it's going to either be a t-shirt or a hat. Stay tuned. All right. We'll see you on the next one, truck buddies. Whew. What's going on, truck buddies? Airborne Trucker checking in from Richmond, Virginia. So, surprisingly, yesterday, I actually had load options. So, it was between Georgia, Florida, and Virginia. So, of course, I took Virginia. Now, in theory, I should have took the Georgia run, delivered that yesterday, and then reloaded this morning to be on, my third load. All right, but I was more chasing the revenue, trying to get a good start to the week. So we're going to see how that affects me moving forward. It's only Tuesday. Got to be in Brownsburg Friday, Saturday. I call it Saturday for service. So, yeah, on the way up here, it's an oversized load. He had to be at least, he hit the bridge, so at least 14 foot tall. Now, there's a sign before you get to 295 to go around, says 1310 is the maximum height. So he had to be at least 14 foot. And his pole, he didn't have a pole car. He had an Escort, but the Escort was behind him. Now, every state is different, but usually if it's like X amount of feet, you need a pole car. And he definitely should have had a pole car. But that's going to be an expensive claim, an expensive lesson. When in doubt, hey, stop. All right, so only thing I can guess is he was going by his permits, and that's the way he was going. So, if he was going by his permitted route, he won't be at fault, I don't think. All right, but I'm pretty sure That's why, you know, we had on Specialized, you have a height pole. Height pole. Yeah, height pole. You always double check your height, triple check your height at the highest point, and make sure, you know, you verify it to your permit, because sometimes that extra 3 or 4 inches might make a difference on which way you need to go. And but definitely gonna be a load claim. I don't know what he was carrying, but it didn't look cheap. Okay, so I don't know, but yeah, it's gonna be a raffle. I'm gonna do a raffle for drawing for all my truck buddies that commented, "I'm trucking with Yeti." Nothing more, nothing less. To be entered in that giveaway, that first giveaway, that's all you had to comment. Or you had to just do the 4 rules, follow the instructions, comment on that post, not any other post, not no video, not nothing else, on that post, to be entered into that giveaway. We didn't get Trucking with Yeti to 1,000 subscribers. He did gain 100 new truck buddies, which is good. All right, so what I'm gonna do is, to keep everything up in good spirits, I'm gonna give away a hat and or a shirt. It'll be the winner's choice. So I'm gonna try to check it out. What's today? Tuesday. If I don't do it tonight, it'll be this weekend sometime. So you got some time to still go subscribe to the channel and get on to and find that post and comment, "I'm trucking with Yeti," to be entered into the raffle of the hat and or t-shirt. I ain't gonna say and or hat or t-shirt. For Trucking with Yeti. It'll be a Peterbilt t-shirt. Y'all know how I do it. Ask my truck buddy, Billy Big Rigger. He was the last winner of the hat and shirt, but this time I'm just going to do a hat or a shirt. I'll let, like I said, the winner, it'll be the winner's choice. So go like, subscribe, share, enter into the raffle. I'll probably try to do that this weekend. I got another video I have to drop. I've got I ain't gonna say a paid sponsorship, but I gotta test out this speaker. I'm gonna post that and do a video on that, so check out that. It's almost like it's like an Alexa. I gotta do some more research on it. I asked him if I wanted to do it. It seemed kind of sketchy. I was like, yeah, I didn't have to send him no money or nothing, so I gotta do a video and tell him what I think about it, and hopefully somebody will buy a speaker. It's a pretty nice size speaker. It's a Bluetooth speaker. It's got some other stuff on there. I just gotta look at it and look at all the cool little functions. I'm gonna post that. But right now, just sitting in Virginia waiting. It's crazy. Yesterday morning when I delivered, it was literally 5 or 6 TMC trucks that delivered to that LNW yesterday. That was crazy. I was assuming it probably been like 1 or 2 trucks, but when I pulled up, it was a truck getting unloaded. The other truck buddy, he was pulling off his tarps, helped him do his tarps, and I pulled up. So that was 1, 2. I was number 3. And then another truck buddy pulled up. He pulled up behind me. That was 4. I was surprised, and everybody stayed in Florida. So I shouldn't be surprised, but I was just surprised on so many trucks. So we're just hanging out waiting on a dispatch. So now I'm kind of wondering if, and it don't matter. I can't go on the what ifs. Just wait on my turn to get dispatch. See you on the next one. All right, I got lucky. The only trailer that was out here that was loaded tonight. I got freaking lucky. But now the trade-off is I got some freaking crappy tarps. But hey, I'll trade the tarps in once I get the service. Send in my little macro, and I'll get another tarp. Because this one's all jacked up. So no D-rings on this one. A whole bunch of D-rings are missing. So let's go ahead and just turn those in and get 2 serviceable tarps. Yep, gonna make it work. I got 2 hours on my clock, so that'll set me up for tomorrow. I won't be able to deliver tomorrow, But I'll be able to get to the house. I'm gonna stop by the house tomorrow, if I'm lucky, and then I'll deliver Thursday. And hopefully I'll find something to head back up to Brownsburg. I'm not gonna find nothing straight there, so I can only guess I'm gonna have to get something to deliver Friday, pick up that takes me through the terminal, and get there Saturday, I think, unless they just change the schedule for the service. So I've got plenty of miles left still. I think I still got 3,000 miles, so I can pretty much push it another week. But not gonna do that, so we'll see how that works out. Like I said, a broke clock is right 2 times a day, and you know I deserve some good luck every now and then. So we'll see you in the morning, truck buddies. Morning, truck buddies. Airborne Trucker checking in from Pelham, North Carolina. All right, so anytime I come from Certainty, Lynchburg, Seven Hills with paper rolls, I try to stop here at this rest area right off of 29. As soon as you get in North Carolina, it's usually always parking. It's pretty clean. They got hot water in the damn bathrooms, so I like to go in there and wash my hands, brush my teeth. But across the street, there's a daggone Dollar General. So anytime you get here before 9 o'clock, I think 8, 9 o'clock, it's gotta be 9 o'clock because I think I got here like 9:30. They're already closed, but you get there, you can go in there and resupply if you need something. But it's always quiet right here. I don't ever try to stop in the truck stop. That one truck stop before you get here is a S show. It's like maybe 15 parking spots, but anyway, it's not really big enough to do nothing but get fuel and keep going. I'm not sure if they even have showers, but luckily I got lucky yesterday. The trailer was ready. I got loaded, or I got everything swapped over, got on the road. I still had 2 hours left, so from here to Seven Hills, it's 77 miles. So if you got like at least an hour on your clock, you can make it here. Like I said, if you don't want to get stuck there and you're heading to Palaca, Florida. So this would be a good little place to stop. Like I said, I always try to stop here when I have time. Like I said, luckily I got the trailer was ready. I was able to drive some last night. I can get there today, but I won't be able to get unloaded because it's an all-day drive and they stop at 2, I think. And I got an all-day drive, so all I'm gonna do is stop by the house because I'm literally going by my house. So I'm sleeping in my bed tonight, and I'll deliver first thing in the morning, and hopefully I'll have something going back towards Indiana. I need to shoot my fleet manager a message because usually they stay on top of that stuff when it comes down to service. I said, even if I don't make it to service this week, I just have to go next week, but we'll see. But see you on the next one. Time to get the truck washed. All right, just like that, when you get a chance to sleep in your bed, when you're getting through the house or by a house, go see your significant other, your kids, your side piece, whoever, and when you got a chance to sleep in the bed, you better go ahead and do it. So that's what I'm about to do. Sleep in my bed tonight, deliver in the morning, and see where we head next. So I'm gonna take advantage of this opportunity right here. It don't happen too often. Like I said, when you do have a chance to sleep in a bed, a real bed, and get out of your truck, you need to do it. We'll see you in the morning, truck buddies. Airborne Trucker signing off. Morning, truck buddies. Airborne Trucker checking in live from Palaca, Florida. So of course I went home last night, slept on my bed, and made the hour trek down here. There's one other truck. I'm not sure what time he got here. So I check in, you come to the side and wait, and they tell you when to untarp. It's just not clearing out from the rain. It rained pretty good. It rained all the way here, but it finally stopped. So the sun's starting to come out. But you gotta go way behind here and drive around the building to get unloaded. Well, it rained all last night and this morning, so apparently the bays are flooded. I mean, it happens. So of course my other truck buddy, he's all flustered like, man, the bays are flooded and they ain't start pumping it out yet. All right. That's kind of stuff you there's a lot of stuff that's out of your control. There's a lot of stuff, no sense in getting upset about it because it don't matter. It don't matter. So, starting my clock. I'm pretty sure I'm going to get my 2 hours back sitting here waiting to get unloaded. Hopefully my fleet manager will be sending me a message here shortly about, what's the plan on doing service this week, or if we're going to push it to next week. Either way, I don't care. It's Thursday. Either I'll make it there or I won't. I'll go next week. I'll go this week. It don't matter to me. Like I said, I just try to let stuff bother me, man. Like I said, some things it don't even matter. So it's irrelevant, But this video is gonna be I guess I haven't dropped a video all week, but I'm just gonna roll it all into one more than likely, because it just ain't really had nothing going on. Had 3 deliveries this week, so it's pretty much been a short week. So I still gotta include what I did last week when I got that 3 drop in Florida last Friday. So I gotta add that to this one. We still gotta do this giveaway, this hat t-shirt giveaway. So hey, stay tuned, y'all. Appreciate y'all for subscribing. I appreciate all my subscribers, and I appreciate each and every one of you. It's Thursday. It's almost Friday, almost the weekend, and I can't wait. And I'm 2 weeks without an alcoholic drink. I went home last night and I just drank some water. Trust me, it's sometimes you get into one of them days or one of them moods like, man, I just want to drink. But I stayed strong. And I just had some water, surprisingly, and I'm down, I think, 2 pounds. I'm not sure if that's legit or not, but it's like a pound or 2. So I'll take it, because coming home on the weekend and drinking, damn near 8 to 12 beers. 12, that's probably too many. 8 to 10 on the weekend, that's a lot of beer, especially, for a big guy like myself. So sobering up one day at a time, losing weight 1 pound at a time. So we sit here and wait. Still waiting, and it just won't stop raining. It's crazy. So it's gonna be a long day today. Now there's 4 trucks here. 4 trucks. So I guess the turtles are gonna play in the water today, eventually. So I sent my fleet manager a message. Look at that, I got another 14 minutes and I can complete my 2-hour pause. It's a decent line of trucks coming in and out getting loaded, so that's pretty a good sign. But the storm's moving real slow, really slow. Gotta check this weather again, see what it's gonna do for the rest of the day. But this is Florida, so I'm not surprised. Update number 1. So guy said they're in the process of trying to pump the water out the back, because like I said, if you ever been here, the ramp, it goes down at an angle, so you got to pull up and you got to back in, but it's just like a little pit. So I guess they're in the process of pumping that out, and they said they'll call us to the back and we're going to untarp in the back, which is cool. So I just want to give everybody an update, face to face. I said, yeah, man, it's all good, man. It's like, man, it's out of your control, it's out of your hands. So yeah, some drivers get all frustrated and stuff and all worked up. Like, man, I'm telling you, man, you can't get worked up about everything. It's not healthy, man. Like I said, some days everything gonna go perfect, and then some days it's gonna be a S show, man. And today it is what it is, man. All right, so I'm gonna sit here and eat my breakfast. I might actually take my damn boots off, because I think it's gonna be a minute. All right, so finally got unloaded. 11 o'clock. Now my truck buddy that was behind me that went first, it must have been his first time here, because he just peels off and goes the wrong way. So of course the guy got to stop and tell him to turn around. And then he finally gets caught up with me. He goes, then he gets backed in. Before he backs in, the damn worker gave us direct instructions. Take off all your bungees, unloosen your straps, and then back into the bay and do your tarps. He did the opposite. He took off all his bungees, ripped off his tarp, and I guess he did on some of his straps, and he backed in too far. I said, hey, you gotta pull forward, you back too far. And he pulls all the way out. I guess he missed some straps, so then he had to re-strap. Like, damn, dude, pay attention, man. Sometimes it's very important to follow instructions. So of course I got all my stuff done back then, rolled my tarp, so his tarp's outside getting soaked because it's still freaking raining, And I know the guy told him, say, hey, when they came and checked on it, they said, you're gonna do your tarps when you get inside. I'm telling you. So whatever. So he's fiddling around with his tarps, and he's about done. I'm still getting unloaded, so I finally helped him the last little bit. I mean, ain't nothing personal, just I was getting unloaded, so I wasn't gonna stop, rolling up my tarp and stuff and then help him fold his, but I helped him the last little bit. But if you come here again, if you ever deliver paper, you enter this gate, but you go out the south gate. It's another gate. As soon as you leave out the dock, you take that left and you take a right, and you get on this road right here. And if you got to go back into the plant, you just take that right. If not, you take the left back to the interstate or to 17. So now I've got to go to Alachua, Florida, some kind of precast. So this will be interesting. Straps only. All right, so gonna get this knocked out and see where we're going next. But I know we're heading to Georgia. I do know that. Georgia National Cemetery. Parking in town. Says no X strap on front load. Cross Knox Memorial Bridge and continue on Georgia 20 West. Turn right onto Georgia 108 East. Turn right into Mount Carmel Church Lane. Stay off Scotts Hudgens Drive. So that's probably a low restricted route. £45,000. No parking, or NA, parking in town. All right, let's get her done. Morning, truck buddies. Airborne Trucker checking in from Canton, Georgia. Georgia National Cemetery. So this is a first. It's kind of interesting. Some will say it's kind of creepy, and that's on Friday the 13th. But I'm delivering to Georgia National Cemetery. We're delivering some they're called burial crypt sections. So it's pretty much something that it holds the caskets. Interesting to me, like I said, creepy for some. All right, so if you ever had to deliver here, they've got some specific directions. Specific. All right. They got a contact number, and it says by appointment, but you pretty much, they start at 7, I think. All right. Follow the directions. You're going to go through a back road. You're going to turn on 108. When you take that right on the 108, there's not parking up here. So if anybody sees us and comes up here in the future, there's no parking up here, but you got to stop. It's like about 1.8 miles from the gate. It's like a turnaround section, I think, by the gate. I'm trying to think if it's, I can't remember if you can make that turn once you come down and turn around and park in front of the gate, but then you're gonna have a hard time getting in. So stop a mile, 1.8 miles up there on the main road before you turn on Mount Pleasant. Is that Mount Pleasant? Mount Pleasant. Mount Carmel Church Lane before you turn on that. So stay on 108 and you're gonna see it's like room for 2 trucks. You stop right there, and I said they start at 7, I think. Then you just drive up here, because my appointment was for 10 o'clock. Now let me back up to yesterday. Now I know that I have service today. I gotta be in Brownsburg tonight or whatever the case might be. So I stopped about 100 miles short at that rest area on 75, not rest area, the weigh station on 75. But I started sitting there and thinking, I said, man, I gotta get closer because I already know that 2 hours that I stopped short, I'm gonna need that for today. It's gonna be at least 2 hours because driving through McDonough, getting through Atlanta 285, and getting up here, and hell, it might have been 3 hours. And then of course my appointment was quote unquote for 10 o'clock. So I might have chewed off 4 hours on my clock that quick, waiting. So I looked on Facebook, for everybody's in TMC. We got a page, a Black and Chrome page. Whenever you got a question, 9 times out of 10, it's been asked. So I couldn't remember if somebody had posted this or not. So I just did Georgia National Cemetery search, and bam, a post came up. A guy was up here 2 days ago. So I was being a smartass. I made a comment on there about used trucker path or something to that effect. So guess what my dumb ass did? I got on the post and I started going through the comments and see if the driver ended up coming up here if he found parking. And he said he did. He said it was about 1.8 miles. It's like dirt shoulder before you get to up there to the cemetery, which was good for me because I was like, I'm going to take a chance. I try to put another message on there and see if anybody will reply. I was like, well, how big is the space? I mean, can it hold how many trucks? But nobody ended up responding. So I said, man, I'm a chance that I'm going to drive up here. And I'm glad I did. So I was the only one on the shoulder last night. But it was creepy as hell because it was fun. I had the CB on still. And then Friday the 13th music started playing. And it's pitch black dark out there. I should have recorded it last night. I can't make this stuff up, man. So it started playing. I had to turn my CB off, man, because that just got creepy. And I'm not no scaredy cat or nothing, but I just thought it was kind of funny how it just started playing in the background. And I mean, it's pitch black dark. I left my damn lights on most of the time until I went to sleep and I cut the truck off. But yeah, so that's how I found that out. I'm going to, hopefully I remember, I'm going to update that post and say, hey, it's room for 2 trucks. And talk to the guy or one of the guys I'd called because it was about 7:30. And I said, hey, wonder if I can, head on up there. My appointment's for 10. He was like, let me call you back. I should already know what that meant. Then about 30 minutes later, I see another turtle pull up. He's here in front of me. Now his appointment's for 8 and it's about 9 o'clock. So needless to say, they're a little behind schedule. So I'm thinking it's about 30 to 45 minutes per truck. He's like, man, they don't go by appointment. Just go ahead on go on up there. So I was still debating because I was waiting for the guy to call me back and I wasn't sure the situation. And if you do it long enough, I've had enough deliveries to where sometimes they go by appointment and sometimes they don't. I could have been up here, got up here, I could have been the first one. Well, probably not the first one. Probably the second. Hell, first or second. I could have been one of the first trucks unloaded, but at the same time, it wasn't a matter because 1, you kind of really know where to park. And 2, by the time I would have got empty, nobody's in the office, so I was still been waiting on a load, regardless of the fact. So it still worked out for me. I had to start my clock for 10 minutes, but that 10 minutes is better than 4 hours, 2 to 4 hours. Guaranteed 2, more likely 3, having to wait. So let's see, 8:45, 8. Yeah, I think I drove up here like 8 o'clock or something like that, a little after 8. I said, man, let me just go ahead up here and let me just go ahead and wait. Because the one guy that got unloaded, when I seen him, he was like, he just pointing up there. He's like, go up there, go up there, go up there. So I was like, I guess, okay, all right. Got up here and, got situated. And I took my straps off and then another truck just pulled up behind me. But picked up in, what's this place? Lindsay Precast. Now, I should have made a video yesterday, man, because the guy was funny as hell. But he was dead serious, too, at the same time. So, like, anytime I've never been anywhere, I try to, when I stop and park, I'm trying to, be out the way, make sure I'm not blocking nothing, just to make sure, that everything keep moving. So, I should have parked right outside the gate, not outside the gate, but right there in front of the office, like a big open area. But I thought it was working, so I pulled outside the gate, not that far. Just I said, okay, cool, I'm out the way. The traffic can keep going. Let me walk back and get my paperwork. I thought I'd just go in the office and get my paperwork. No, they inspect your load to make sure you did it right, because the guy was like, they ban drivers. So all you gotta do is throw 2 straps across the top, and that's it, But he's like, he just starts cussing. Man, why the fuck you just didn't park right there? I'm like, this is my first time here. I just, I wasn't sure. Well, the other truck's parked over there. I said, sir. Now I'm calm now. I'm just laughing stuff off because it's funny to me. I was like, I got loaded before him. So I just, I wasn't sure. I just, pulled out the way because I just thought it made sense to me. Well, at least you didn't park there in front of the gate like some of these other dumbass drivers, just holding up the line and, blocking this 8-foot entrance. It's a multi-million-dollar operation here. Guys started to just stop right here in front of the gate. I got more sense than that. I said, no, look, I'm not here to cause any problems. I said, man, I'll know for next time. All right, I said, I'm not here to cause no problems. I said, I'm laid back driver, man. I do as I'm told. I don't want any problems. Oh, yeah, you're fine. That other fuckhead, he hops out his truck, because when you pull into the site, before you pull in, you got to stop outside their gate and you go check in. Once you stop at the gate to the right, it's a little pull off. You walk inside and you check in, and then a forklift will come get you. Now, lucky for me, when I was getting loaded, once I pulled in, I backed up to get situated. The forklift was coming already. We talked to him. I talked to him for a quick minute, and he told me to come on in. So I said, cool. But by the time I got loaded, hell, there's 4 more trucks behind me, like within 30 minutes. So it worked out for me. But yeah, it's real quick. Like I said, you get loaded fairly quick out there. They kind of don't have parking. I think it's like a pull off. I'm not sure what time they close, but there's like a pull off, like a truck or two, probably 1 truck. If you get, short on time, but I think there's a truck stop, fairly close, like within a few miles. Cause he was telling me about a restaurant, that has some good, home cooked food. Yeah, the guy was just going off, man. He inspected stuff, man. I already banned this one guy, and I seen the driver. He just left, so I guess he let him take the shipment up here because it was a Conestoga. But he said the guy had hopped out the damn truck, wearing flip-flops and stuff, a t-shirt, just looking all crazy. I guess, fussing about, where's his paperwork? And the guy was trying to tell him, hey, man, open your trailer so I can inspect it. So they was going back and forth. So I banned his ass. I said, so you seem pretty cool, so you're all right. I said, man, I haven't done anything. I haven't raised my voice at you. I'm cordial. It could have went left quick because some people just get, from 0 to 100 real quick. I'm like, dude, it's not that serious. So I was trying to be respectful for everybody's space. And I try to get out the way, and said, no, well, I don't mind walking. But you're complaining about it. You just complain about, why I park way down here, but whatever. So he inspects it. It takes him all about probably 2 minutes because he just walks down one side, walks up the other side. Like I said, 2 straps. Just go ahead and throw some edge protection on there right quick, and put a twist in your strap, or I do, so the strap doesn't vibrate. So did that, got situated. So like I said, drove up here, and I was just wondering. I was like, man, I'm gonna need this time for tomorrow, because if I would have stopped that 100 miles short, I already knew. I'm like, dang, it's gonna be. I gotta still pick up. I gotta deliver and pick up. Lord knows where I'm picking up from. I haven't even been dispatched. I'm still waiting to get unloaded. I've got one other turtle in front of me. But I'm gonna need them that time that I was gonna use yesterday. I was gonna need it today. So I should get to Brownsburg tonight. In theory, like I said, depends on what I get. I'm probably have to find something that goes through the terminal, because it's gonna be kind of hard to find something that's gonna be right there in Indiana. So probably got to find something that goes through Indiana. I'm guessing. I don't know. I've given up trying to figure it out. So shouldn't be in Indiana tonight. Get situated, clean the truck up, turn it in, and get the weekend started. Excuse me. But very uneventful week. Not too bad. Can't complain. Won't complain. Need to stop complaining, but because everybody's going through the same thing. But yeah, it's been a heck of a week, to say the least. A heck of a week. And I probably won't be able to get any unload. Well, I'm gonna try to get an unload video because the guy came by and he's like, "Hey, good morning," and spoke to him. Told him what the deal is. So they escort. It's one truck at a time, like the way how it's situated. One truck up, one truck down, and vice versa. So he said, kind of just try to keep up, don't impede traffic too much, and then it will get you unloaded. So I was like, okay, cool, So when I got loaded yesterday, it was 7 trucks, or the guy said I was number 7, and there was one more turtle getting loaded. The guy said, "Oh, don't worry about it. His appointment's after yours," and I wouldn't bother no way. But I want to make sure I set myself up because I already know it's going to be an S show trying to find stuff. And so I was like, man, let me go ahead and send my empty in and wait because I know I need directional freight. That's the bad thing on Friday is when you have to be home or be in a certain area, you need directional freight. So we'll see how long it takes to get dispatched. But enough rambling. We'll see you on the next one. And I guessed right. Tell you, I was gonna need those 2 hours. Like I said, if I would have not parked up last night and chance trying to drive through going Atlanta, I wouldn't have made it to Brownsburg. So I gotta go 25 miles to pick up. Hell in Indiana. So like I said, sometimes you gotta go against the grain, and sometimes you gotta think outside the box, and sometimes you gotta use all your resources, exhaust all your means to figure stuff out. Because like I said, if I would have stopped at 100 miles short, that definitely would have screwed me for the day. So I made a good call. It worked out for me this time. And yeah, man. But it's very interesting to make a quick little video. I guess they're adding, they're expanding the cemetery. So guess they'll have the crypts down there, and then as they fill them, they'll cover them, and then I guess they put out the headstones or something to that effect. All right, here we go. That wasn't too bad. This is the first time I've been here in about, probably about 2 years. But I got in and got out, surprisingly. I know last time I was here for like 10 hours. So, but I'm gonna try to get some new tarps when I get to the terminal because these look like straight ass. But my damn lumbers are probably worse than these. But I've seen guys doing this. I think I'm gonna start doing it. Start keeping my lumbers in there. Because that way when you swap a trailer, that's all you gotta move is just them 2 tarps. And put them on a trailer or use them or whatever the case might be. It's just a lot easier with a trailer swap. So I finally got a chance to do that. And I put all my stuff in the headache rack. Alternator straps, edge protection. I got my daggone 4 securement. Got a bulkhead, got 4 pieces of dunnage. I put everything under the tarp. That's just my personal preference. I know folks put it outside the tarp, but I put mine under the tarp. That's just how I do it. Me personally. I need to get some daggone moving blankets. I got some at the house, but I need to grab some and keep them on the truck. That way I could protect my edges right here on the backside. I ain't really have nothing to put on there, so I'll do that for next time. Like I said, I'm gonna try to get new tarps anyway, but I have some moving blankets and put them on the back, and it'll help with that flapping and help with all that damn shredding of the tarps. So I picked up 25, not 25, it was about 14 miles away from Cartersville. I delivered in Canton. So this is due Monday. I think I got a 10 o'clock appointment. I think they said by appointment. I was looking on the paperwork. So whatever. Like I said, it'll be damn near probably about 20 miles from Brownsburg. Probably less than that 'cause it's going to Indianapolis. So that's not bad at all. So so I can't complain about that. All right, make sure when you're somewhere and it's like only a few of things, hey, put your tarp on and move forward. Think about your other truck buddies. Don't just think about yourself, all right? Don't be out there dick dancing around trying to do stuff. You can clearly just put your stuff on and move forward for your for your truck buddy. It ain't right. Don't tarp your whole load. Don't do this, that, and the other. If you got a train or you got to do something else, hey, pull forward when it's safe and get out the way, and don't impede another driver that's fighting their clock. All right, so that's that. So we're gonna get on down the road. I'm gonna make me a sandwich, and I will see you on the next one. Airborne Trucker signing off. All right, it's a little hidden gem. Not really a hidden gem because it's right off the interstate. Right off of I-24, exit 89. They got a Love's across the street. I always come over here when I got time to stop and take my break. And I go in there, they got fried fish, fried shrimp, cheese steaks, fried chicken, everything. All that stuff's freshly made. So of course, Fat Boy, got my shrimp, potato wedges, and my fillets at the bottom. Hot, fresh. You don't need any seasoning or nothing like that. Like I said, right off the interstate, exit 89. If you got time and you want something different to eat, I mean, it's still, fried food, but it's, not really healthy. But if you want something different, some good, fried food, hey, this is where it's at. You gotta come get it. Gotta come check it out. All right, it's 11:18. Finally made to Brownsburg, so I'll let y'all see my dirty truck. All right, see how long it's gonna take me to clean it. Got some cleaning supplies. All you need to do when you gotta clean, glass cleaner, freaking all upholstery cleaner. Cleans everything. That's all you need. My rugs, taking my rugs out. See my fridge, bed. All you gotta do is have it presentable, all right, and clean. But that y'all see, and what the difference is gonna be once I get done with it, all right. Take all this stuff out, clean the floors, wipe everything down, and that'll pretty much be about it. The hardest part's always the floor, but got plenty of time to do that. I already checked in. They said they'll get to it in the morning sometime. I'll take all this stuff out, straighten that up a little bit. I actually have time to wash the truck tomorrow. Gotta change my tarps out tomorrow. I'll take all this stuff out, straighten this up, see how long it takes. Got nothing but time. So next time you see this truck, it will be clean. And there you have it. Now, it's kind of late, but I was fooling around on Facebook, so I kind of got distracted, but I've probably been done probably about an hour ago, but I was going back and forth. But I'm in line for truck wash in the morning, turn my keys in. I'm gonna go get me a shower and see if I can start laundry and get this weekend started. Now for my truck buddies, if you can, here's a little word of advice. I was able to keep a set of mats. These are the brand new mats that came with the truck. So anytime I come in for service / inspection, I just put those down. These other ones, I just go ahead and just wash them and I use them accordingly. You see my gray rugs, I had one there in the front and here on the back, but I put them away. So I'll put these down in the morning. Like I said, it's nothing fancy. All you gotta do is make sure it's nice and neat. That's all they're checking for. Make sure it's nice and neat. If it smells clean, it looks clean, they ain't gonna be digging into it. Now, usually a very first inspection or, first service, you kind of don't know what to expect. So you usually get a second time go. I wasn't a first time go. But after the first inspection, you already know what to do. So all I gotta do tomorrow, I'll wipe the floor again just in case, and wipe out the seat because I missed some. I thought I vacuumed it up, but I didn't. But that's about it, man. You know, like I said, take the trash out. The shoes are fine right there. Actually, I might put those under the bunk once I get out. I'll put those under the bunk, and I'll wear my Crocs. But that's it. Just wipe everything down. Like I said, you don't need nothing fancy. Everything you need to clean this thing, TMC supplies it. Minus the brush. I got a little floor brush. But rather than that, between the upholstery cleaner and the window cleaner, you can clean the entire inside of the truck. Just wipe it down and it smells good. The key with the floor is to mix it. You spray down the floor with the carpet cleaner, upholstery cleaner, you soak it. And then you come right across the top of it with the window cleaner. Let it sit for a little bit, take your scrub brush, go across it. Bam, it's clean usually. All right. By the time, you get ready to turn your keys and you're still looking, look at it again. If you got to, you spray it again and wipe it down, then it'll kind of look dull. As long as it looks clean, as long as it's not ashy. Like I said, that's pretty damn clean compared to what it was a couple hours ago. Wipe everything down. You do the glass. Like I said, it's not that hard. Like I said, once you do the first one, it ain't no big deal. Your refrigerator, if you have one, it has to go on the floor. It can't be up here. It can't be in the front seat. It can't be in the cabinet. It can't be up there. It has to be on the floor. All right. Little smallest one to have. It's got to be on the floor. And usually I take everything out and wipe it down. But like I said, they don't usually do too much. They just look around, if that, and then they do what they do. Like I said, it's very, very simple, very quick. And it smells good in here. It smells clean. Don't smell like feet. All right, truck buddies. I ran into my truck buddy, ran into Yeti. There was a Yeti sighting. So hopefully we'll do a video later on today if we have time. If he doesn't head out. I forgot where he's got delivered, but he had to stop in for a quick service. But stay safe. Stay blessed. Enjoy your truck. Enjoy your truck buddies. Enjoy your weekend, truck buddies. Airborne Trucker signing off.